Yo, what's up? I'm here in front of the Stadshuset building. I hope I'm saying that right. Here in Stockholm, Sweden right now. I think they call it the city building or something. Apparently it's very famous. I don't know a lot about it, but it's cool and it's here, and I've got it for you on camera. Just here to talk a little bit about my trip here in Sweden. Again, the same Scandinavian trust thing totally flies here. People, for the most part, trust their neighbor. For the most part, trust the system, the government to work. It's got a little bit bigger population. I think, I don't know, twice the size of Norway, I think someone said at some point. Apparently they own Norway within the last 100 years from what I was told, and they fairly recently gave that back over to Norway. So Norwegians apparently really celebrate their Independence Day. It's a very serious thing, very crazy, drinking, fun, party time. But yeah, back to Sweden. Public transit works. It's awesome. Things come for the most part, when they say they're going to come. I've been on the subway, the metro, been on a bus, been on a tram thing. All of it works. They actually check your ticket here, back in San Francisco, at least when I left, they didn't really do so much of that. Maybe a couple, 2 or 3 times a month they would go by on the train. Maybe they do it more, but I just not on my routes. Whereas almost in all these European nations, they actually do check the ticket, which is, I think smart. If you are trying to pay for this thing and people aren't paying for it, you gotta get on them. But yeah, I got a 3-day travel card and it's worked very well. Haven't had any problems with it at all. Feels really great to not have a stress. Staying here with a guide of mine. I knew him from he lives in Palo Alto, that area. So we met back there, and he's showing me around Stockholm right now. So that's sort of where I'm at right now. Obviously the women are absolutely gorgeous. They recently lost. I think they got knocked out of the World Cup. I can't remember who they lost to, but I think England actually. But so apparently that was a big bummer. A lot of yellow jerseys, a lot of Swedish jerseys on the side of the street. I would hate to be somebody selling those right now. So I've logged about 16 hours of public transit. Just a bus ride just through the country from Malmo up to Oslo, and then crossing over to Oslo, and then back over to Stockholm. And the countryside is absolutely gorgeous. Obviously we're in summer right now. There's not a lot of snow. Not a lot of snow happening over this gorgeous view here. And in summer, people, they do things. Apparently it's totally normal for at least throughout the year. I think Swedes get 6-ish weeks off, from what I was told, from their job, and I think that's paid, which is what? Amazing. And another thing as well, they take, I think, 2 to 3 off in summer, and then there's a week for ski week in February-ish, and then obviously I think a couple weeks in December, probably around Christmas time. But it's absolutely beautiful. A lot of trees, a lot of hills, a lot of green right now, a lot of fields, a lot of farming going on throughout pretty much most of Sweden. I would say the majority of Sweden that I've seen is just green. It's beautiful. I mean, of course it's not in the snow, but a lot of green. Reminds me a lot of the Midwest. If you want to go a European Midwest with a lot less obese people and a lot less guns, come to Sweden. It's amazing. It's really, really pretty. I think the exchange rate is 8 to 1, 8 Swedish krona to 1 US. So it's pretty forgiving, especially coming from Norway. I mean, I think that's still kind of similar. They just charge a little bit more. In Stockholm, it's a little bit more reasonable. But still, I mean, you're in a Nordic country, so they do charge a little bit more for everything to sort of supplement all these programs and all this, the public transit, things like that. Other than that, Sweden's great. The women are gorgeous, and actually all the people are gorgeous. I mean, even the dudes I'm walking around, they got the tan skin and they've got the long hair and the blue eyes, just geez, man, okay, kind of out of just my competitive league here. But I don't know, maybe the pale skin works better. I think that's pretty crazy that a lot of people in the Nordic countries, a lot of them can tan. A lot of these attractive blonde people actually pretty golden brown, pretty well tanned actually, and it is a little bit frustrating as I'm somebody who is not at all in any capacity. It was the great order decider was oh, this guy's from California, should we make him tan? No, well, he gets sun most of the year, should we let him tan? No, I'll just put him in there. Okay, cool. And it came out of my mom. And then this friggin' Swedish friend, he's blonde hair, blue eyed, and he can actually tan, a golden brown. At the darkest, they were oh, well, let's let him tan and then we'll hide the sun from him for 6 months out of the year, or however long. He was saying 9 months. So okay, but I mean that's kind of a cruel joke, I think, as well. But just move to somewhere with sun, and they thrive, and he's thriving, and I'm doing okay. I'm surviving sunburn, and I got in Norway right now. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much my stay in Stockholm. I'm only here for like a couple of days, and then I crack out of here to Finland, over to Turku, Finland, and then to Helsinki. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, hedo, which is Swedish for goodbye, and I'll see you guys next time.